What's up guys, The Angry Dipper here, bringing you a video upon request today to do top 5 tools for the starting automotive tech. You're just getting in the industry, you don't know what to buy. I've been there when I first started out with a lot of tools. You don't know what you're gonna need, what you're not gonna need. Now these were 5 tools that if I was starting off as a technician and I could go back 2 years ago to when I first got in the industry, now being in the industry for a couple of years, I know that this is what I would have gotten. So I'm not necessarily saying the quality of these tools has to be the same way. I'm not expecting everybody to go out there and buy Snap-on or whatever, but these are the top 5 tools I recommend if you are starting off as an automotive tech. And these are 5 that I use on a daily basis, more or less. And that's how I was pretty much able to select these tools. This is just an opinion video. Don't want to see an ass on a butt hurt. So here we go, without further ado, let's get into the video. First thing, the most important tool you're ever going to use, a 1/2-inch impact wrench, air preferred. This is a Snap-on. It doesn't have to be a Snap-on. Harbor Freight works. Just a good 1/2-inch. You're going to use this every day. Starting out, you're going to do a ton of lube. You're going to do tires, and a lot of shops, when you do the oil change, they're going to have you rotate the tires. You're going to need this shit. Now, I didn't include sockets because that's kind of a given. What the hell would you need this for if you didn't have sockets? 1/2-inch impact. This is the most important tool in the box. Yes, you can, get a 3/8 or whatever, but a 1/2-inch is the most important one. You need this. You cannot be a tech without a 1/2-inch impact.
Thank you.
Get that shit, because I can't tell you how many people don't.
Get that shit.
Okay, so the next one is kind of a grouping of tools, but I kind of class them all. These are all the oil shit you're gonna need. Oil filter pliers, oil filter claw. You can find shit like this at O'Reilly's, doesn't really matter on the quality. Different oil filters, yep, oil filter wrench, which just fell behind me. You need that shit. Now this one in particular, if you're a general service tech, you're gonna need, this is for Toyota. Get it, trust me, don't try to rip the housing off without the right fucking adapter. You will crack it and your boss will be pissed. $7 on eBay. Doesn't have to be Mac, doesn't have to be Snap-on, doesn't have to look pretty, but get it. Because every time you work in a Toyota, for the most part, within a certain model year, you're gonna fucking need it. Oil tools. Next thing, highly important as well, ratchets. These are the main ones I have in the box. The most important one is a good traditional 3/8 steel handle ratchet. This is a Snap-on. Don't have to buy a Snap-on. Don't recommend it if you're new. But this is a little bit of a wider tooth. What does this feel like to you? Maybe 52? Really?
Yeah, I believe Snap-on runs 82.
Doesn't even seem like it's all that refined. But anyways, nice steel handle 3/8. I carry a backup. This is also an excellent option, if you're looking at a couple different ratchets to get. The standard steel handle obviously is the most basic. This is a longer flex head ratchet. They have a few variations of these. You can get a locking flex head, a flexing flex head, non-locking, excellent cushion grip. Again, this is a locking 3/8 flex head ratchet, and a 1/4-inch ratchet. Very important, get yourself a ratchet. You can get a 1/2-inch if you want it. But starting off, I wouldn't really worry about that as much. 3/8 is gonna be the most important. Trust me. Next thing on the list, good set of screwdrivers. As you can see here, this is an 8-piece set. Pretty much everything any size I could ever need is in here. And if you're starting off as a tech, you're gonna get skid plates and shit. You're gonna have to take off. Definitely invest in a nice set of screwdrivers. Yeah, you're gonna get dumb shit starting off as a tech that nobody else is gonna want. So you don't need, high-end Snap-on shit or whatever. But definitely get yourself a good set of screwdrivers, something reliable. Really doesn't matter, to be entirely honest with you. I think Snap-on sells that set for like $160, but you can get like a 5-piece set off them for like $87. So if you want to go, quality route that'll last you a while, Snap-on's not a bad way to go. Last but not least, pliers. And these are going to be tons of different variations. I've got a stubby needle nose. I use that for more electrical shit. Basic needle nose, long needle nose. You're going to want some cutters, angle cutters, reciprocating angle cutters. So those are my top 5 recommendations if you're starting off as a tech. And brand really doesn't matter, it's preference. But if I could go back to when I first got in the industry and I didn't have shit, this is what I would have bought. Fucking like, fucking share.
And if your daddy's buying your way into the shop, electric 3/8 ratchet, snap on.
Good way to go. Snap on or die. Snap on or die. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Drop a comment for any other requested videos. This has been 5 tools starting off as an auto tech.